Hi everyone, it's Louise here, and this afternoon I'm going to be talking to you about letting go. Letting go of pain, letting go of hurt. And before I get into that, I just wanted to mention the logo that I use. You might have seen an article I did earlier this week, but it's actually the logo that I use throughout my website and my messages, and it is on Facebook, LinkedIn and Twitter, so it's really part of me. So why have I chosen the butterfly? The butterfly to me really represents freedom. So a butterfly, if you imagine now, is on the palm of your hand. And if you hold a butterfly tightly to you, to your chest, or you squeeze it with your hands, you're actually going to damage that butterfly. So we need to hold whoever it is close to us on the palm of our hands and let them go. And this is the same with pain. This is the same with heart. Look at it like a butterfly. They're very gentle, gentle creatures, and we need to let them go. So right now, yourselves, you might be suffering with pain and with hurt. And this could be with somebody very close to you, a child or a parent, and you're desperate to get that child's love, to get their attention, to keep them safe, keep them secure, and all they're doing is pushing you away. So that is extremely painful. Another type of pain for you might be that somebody's desperately hurt you, and you really feel that they should apologise, they shouldn't treat you that way. So there's lots of different types of pain and hurt that we feel, but we actually need to do the same thing. And this is my thread throughout all of my work, because trust me, it is so much easier to let go. So it's all about letting go and not about finding replacements, getting something from that person, because you really don't need anything. So the very first step we can take is actually just to take responsibility for ourselves, and stop blaming our children, our husbands, our parents, our friends, our work colleagues, and just start taking responsibility as to how we react to people. You can then change your perception, change how you see your child, your parent, your husband, your partner. When you change your reality, when you change your perception, you show up differently. And when you show up differently, you are given different opportunities. So let's let it go, that we don't have to change these people. We can't change these people. We can only change ourselves. We really can. So the very first step in letting go is accepting that we can't change them. The responsibility lies within ourselves. Now, this is a process, and it is difficult to do at first. So in the very first instance, you might be finding it very difficult to take a phone conversation, to face that person face to face, etc., etc. And you might, in the first instance, have to remove yourself. Just remove yourself from that situation. And then slowly, as you accept that only you can change and you have no expectation from that person, very slowly you will understand that you don't need anything from them. So when your husband or your partner walks through the door at night and ignores you or doesn't give you the greeting that you want, it won't bother you. When you phone your mother and she doesn't ask how you are or anything to do with you, it doesn't bother you, because you're not expecting anything from her. When you send an email to a friend, hoping and longing for that answer, it doesn't affect you, because you didn't expect anything back. So when you don't expect anything back, the pressure goes. So that is why I have chosen the butterfly as my logo, because in my healing, in releasing all the pain and the hurt that I've suffered throughout my life, it was simply a process of letting go. I didn't actually have to find anything in life. And that is my message to everyone today, is start that journey today. Start letting go today. Take responsibility. Don't have an expectation. Don't expect anything from anyone. Don't have that need. You really don't need anything. And when you truthfully understand that you are enough, you come up from a totally different perspective. You show up differently. You're not coming from a place of need. Now, as I say, you're not going to get to do this all in one day. And you will have times when you feel totally frustrated, you feel very angry, etc., etc. So you need to get it out of you. Now, whether that's crying, whether that's shouting, whether that's writing it down, express that emotion, express that hurt, that pain. I know for me, a few years ago, a very close friend of ours was very, very poorly, and we ended up losing him. And I really struggled with this. It was incredibly painful. So I used to go down to the beach on my own, no one was around, and just shout it all out. And it was a real relief to get it out of me. And then I could start to accept the situation. But in the first instance, I really needed to let go of that anger, that resentment, that pain, that hurt. So for you, start today. Don't wait any longer. So I hope you've taken a few pointers from this today. I love to hear from you because honestly, it is the most amazing experience that I've done in my life. And I just so want to share it with anyone who's open to really letting go of what they're holding on to. So thanks very much, and I'll be back with you later on this week. Bye-bye.